So this here is the hotel room that I'm staying in for the rest of this weekend pretty much. It's real simple. But they got something they didn't have when I was in orientation. Microwaves and refrigerators. And the bathroom, got the shower in there, got a little sink area over here. Coat rack, 2 beds. I do have a roommate in here. He's out. It's almost noon, and yeah, I've already been through 2 different deals. They had a safety meeting at 9. Everything's taking place here at the hotel, which is great because I really didn't want to end up all the way over at the training center in Ankeny. So they had the safety meeting, and then they have a driver's issue thing where basically they talk for a while and then you tell them about issues you have and what can be fixed and whatnot. My battery's gonna die before I finish this. It's at 4.3 volts. Anyway, yeah, so did that already, and in about 10 minutes or so it's gonna be time for me to head over to the Janeport room here at the hotel for a TQM class. I still don't know what it's about. I'm sure I'll find out. But the best part of this whole thing is free food and pizza. Pizza. And well, like I said, I knew they weren't gonna last. And these aren't looking to do a whole lot better, but they're a heck of a lot older than these are, so yeah. These are my batteries that I use all the time. They last forever. They come in packs of 4 or 8. You can get them at Walmart or whatever. You can get a charger with them if you want. It's awesome. Anyway, as I was saying, they give you free food for the classes. They give you the Mountain Dews or Pepsi, or they had a whole selection of drinks up there. It was freaking awesome. I'm set up over here. I might do a video tonight. I don't know. I'm not probably going to be uploading here because the Wi-Fi is really slow. I mean, they gave you Wi-Fi, but it's not suitable for uploading at all. And I gotta get this thing back on the bottom of it. The tripod's in the truck. I still haven't managed to need to use it yet. But yeah, so in about 7-8 minutes or so, my clock says it is 11:52 and 44 seconds. So here pretty soon I'm gonna be heading over to TQM, and that goes until 6 o'clock this evening. Ugh. Yeah. There's another thing too. Apparently this load of insulation is, according to safety, not secured properly. So I gotta figure out what's going on with that. I have a red tag on my truck that says out of service, securement issues. Yeah, I'll get onto that tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna be leaving out of here until like really, really late, or maybe even early Monday morning, because my drop is 11 miles from here. I don't need to leave. And that's great. I like that. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here before I make this video too long. I'm gonna take my pizza over to the TQM class and finish it off there, along with my Mountain Dew. And this camera is just hanging out. It's a mess. It's a major mess. I'm gonna zoom way up on that scratched up GPS right there. Yeah. And that all screwed up lens. This camera's been through so much. And it's funny because this camera I'm using right now, the SX20, it's older than the 230 right there, and it still works better than the other one. Because I don't use it as much. I don't really like having this gigantic camera to hold all the time, but it works. It works. I just take this one if I can't handle the SX20 at the time. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to my class now. Well, now you can see the beds with the coverings and everything on. Looks a lot better. Yeah. Roommate's out doing something. I don't know what. Doesn't matter. That gives me time to work with the camera. So, found out what the load securement was. The load securement issue was, and ran into the shop and grabbed about 8 more edge protectors because I ran out doing the load in the first place, and actually I grabbed about 10 to 12 more because I still have some left over now. My issue was I didn't have enough straps on the load. I had 8-foot bundles and a couple 4s. I put 2 straps over the ones that were 4-inch, but I left only 1 strap for the 8-footers because I thought that was all that was needed. That's how my trainer did it. So, you know, I kind of just went off what my trainer used to do, right? Well, it's not good. You're supposed to use 2 straps over 8-foot bundles. Well, now I have that. And let me tell you, it was interesting trying to get my edge protectors up on an 8-foot tall load from the deck of the trailer that was sitting next to me on both sides. And this guy comes over, hey, you need a pole? You could say that. So he actually put the other 6 edge protectors I needed up there for me. You know, I only needed 6. He repositioned the other 3 that were already up there. I'll show you tomorrow. It's all done now. I'll get it all fixed up and done up tomorrow. And get it checked out and signed off on so that I can go see my shipper in 11 miles tomorrow night. And we'll be good to go from there, I hope. We'll see how that goes. I still have to be in this TQM class. It's called Total Quality Management. It's basically teaches you how to better manage your time and all this fun stuff. And yeah, mostly it's stuff I've already been using in practice mostly, and their trip planning method is way different from mine, but they both have the same effect. I still get to where I want to be most of the time if traffic and construction doesn't destroy my ability to do so. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to know, and it gives me 5 certification points, so that's the biggest deal right there. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here for tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. Time flips forward an hour, so that's gonna suck. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. I go to the East Coast, I flip forward an hour anyway, so big deal. I do that all the time. Anyway, this light's not plugged in because I have all my stuff over here plugged in. Yeah, but I'm gonna edit this video up to this point and see if I need 2 clips or not. I showed you the picture of the pizza earlier, or the video, whatever. They should not have given me chili after that. But they did, and it was good. I haven't eaten anything else since, and I don't think I need to. God, I was so stuffed. But, they really probably should have left the beans out of the chili.